Hey guys, today I'll be talking to you about our Android Studio project. The project is called Log Cabin. Log Cabin is used to store passwords for designated apps and maintain notes for each app specifically. On the left, you can see that the application has access to Firebase storage. We use the database section to store info and withdraw it when selecting the app that the user wants to pull the information from. So first, I'm going to run through the application on its own to show the basic functionality. When developing, we started to create a login section. Therefore, it allows for users to enter their email address. We then ask for their first and last name. It even shows that we already have an account after doing this. Therefore, when creating a new user, it saves that information as that user. When selecting an application, it draws information from the Firebase storage, as we can see over here. So when changing or adding our username and password to the application, it will update in real time. And whatever notes that are necessary for that. And when going back out of the application, you see that it automatically updates over here in Firebase. And when switching from one saved space to another, we have our get user and their own specific password and their own set of notes. And then when we back out of this, it updates the get user, and then we can also go back to Facebook and it'll still show what is saved for the Facebook because they're each their own individual instance. And as we transition from our first fragment to our second fragment, we access the Firebase database and we pull that information out. So here I'm going to run through the debugger, and then in the debugger it shows what functionality each aspect of the project goes through. So first we pull up our activity instance, and it loads that what the first fragment will be after our login process. From here we select in Facebook, and the debugger is going to pull up all the on-click listener for what we're going through, which ID the button is set to. So right now the app name is Facebook, and it sets the ID to Facebook. This then follows the process for grabbing what application in Firestore is needed to pull that has the right information. Then here we retrieve the data from the Firebase, and it follows that the user sets the ID to Facebook, so it knows to grab the username, password, and notes from the Facebook. Then over here we go to frag2, and it notes to pull up the image for Facebook because we set the ID. Then afterwards we have our changes. We make the changes. Then once you close back out of it, it runs through the process again. But this time it saves. It grabs the ID, but this time it saves to our Firestore. Once we have the save function in, it applies it to the database so that we can withdraw information and save new information on top of it, regardless of what gets changed. Then over here we go and we show that after we saved from this, we're going back to frag 1. So the saved instance is shown. We go back to the first application and we can do it all over again. And then that shows that if we go to a different application to save information in, we run through the same process of selecting what ID this button holds, and then grabbing that information, withdrawing it from Firestore if there's information in there, and then having it set to where when we change this information, it automatically updates on our exit from the application, where it grabs the name, pulls the collection from Firestore, updates it, and then changes the fragments from 2 back to 1. So that is our log cabin explanation. Thank you for watching.